Hello everybody, how we doing? How was your stream? How was your twinging? How was your Karening? Is what you were doing. How is it going, everybody? Welcome in all. How's your day? How's it going? It's gonna get very strange here. It's probably already been very strange today, to be fair, considering what you're playing, but it's gonna get even stranger, and you know, we've got to keep this terrible strangeness going, haven't we? I'm glad it was awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed yourselves. Welcome in, everybody. So, for anybody who was here last time, we were playing Yippee. That's what we're playing.
Happy Twingemers and happy 13 months.
Karen, thank you very much.
Love.
I appreciate the resub. 13 months. It's such a long time. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you for coming by. The Karening was highly entertaining. I can imagine. I'm sorry I couldn't pop in. I popped in near the very end, and it did look very exciting. It looked like you were having a lot of fun. So yes, we're playing Hooked on You today. So we're continuing it from where we left off last time. So, make you cold, I wish I could. I have the fan on, currently. So apologies if you can hear it, because it's an oven in here. I've also got the window open, which I will close if it gets too loud. But, it's so hot right at the moment. It's crazy. And it's gonna get hotter. A dating simulator. It's gonna get hotter, everybody. We were dating the spirit. She's this lovely disembodied entity who has a katana and has a grudge against the world and has shards of glass embedded in her thighs, and we're dating her. So that's what we're doing here today. This is how it's gonna go. I don't remember any of the voices I was giving the characters, so hopefully they'll come back to me as we get started. But we'll see how this goes today. We'll see if we get any of the, yes. So, I don't know. I don't know how this goes, I'll be honest. It's not been explicit, you know, it's been very clear on it saying, oh no, we're giving you privacy. You go over there and I read out all of the bullshit that you're doing, but you don't actually get to see it. I just have the horrible time of actually having to read the stuff out. So, yeah, that's... It's also very dramatic music we've got going on right now. So shall we switch this to... We pause this, there we go. Shall we switch into this lovely game? With this, it's you know, less dramatic music, it's more tropical. We're at the tropical, we're washed up, we don't have a memory, and we're sharing this island with these lovely, robust, people, killers. Yes, I don't know what you want to call them. What do you want to call them? I don't know. Evil people with lots of love in their hearts and murder too, and maybe a little bit of blood on the side? Maybe. So I did check where this actually left off, and it left off just as we got to the bar. So it's like a mini recap with what we were doing with the spirits as we went to the bar, the tiki lounge place, where she doesn't drink, but she went there anyway. Don't ask me why. I don't know why. But, you know, it's just for the good time, right? That's why you would go to that sort of place, even if you don't drink. You know, you go there for the good time, for the vibe. Chipped, how you doing? How you doing? It's good to see you. So you arrive at the bar to find Dwight and Claudette both holding cocktail shakers surrounded by a bevy of bottles of assorted boozes. Who's ready to get wasted? This is what we're here for. To get wasted and then have drunken spirit sex. Is this what's happening? I don't know. I've been doing terribly up till now. Well, I don't drink, so not me. You really don't drink, ever? Is that like, because it would just fall out of a hole of your stomach thing, or? I don't drink alcohol because alcohol is poison to the body and the mind, and I don't need to act like a fool to have a good time thing. That's what we're here for, though. We're here. Twinge is just us all acting like fools for your entertainment. That's basically what it is. And if you haven't donated and you want to, there is a link. It's on the screen. It's also in the command if you do !Twinge. You don't have to, but it's very much appreciated if you do. Why did you choose a mixology lesson as your romantic nighttime activity? Everyone knows this kind of date is just an excuse to get loaded up on booze and make terrible decisions. It's true. It is very, very hot. It is so hot. She doesn't need alcohol because she's already a spirit. I see what you did there. I see. Very good. Yeah, thanks, Lou. It's true not a single person's ever learned anything at one of these things. Right, that's not true. You learned how to tie a cherry knot in a stem using only your tongue. Whoa. Who ordered the soda with a splash of my private business? Because that's off menu. I'm watching you. You know what I'm drinking to forget tonight? It's true. Ollie! How you doing, Holly? You're joining us at a wonderful time. We're dating the spirit. How was the end of your stream? I very much enjoyed some crafting earlier. It was good times. It was good times. It was a good worm. It looked less like a peen today, so that was good. So welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Mixology is a real thing, and it doesn't require alcohol to be interesting. I'll have you all know that I worked at a restaurant before I was violently executed. Hey, Julio. Hey, Q. How you doing? How are we all? We all good? Because you're here, you might get to see some spirit sex. I don't know. I don't know where this is going. So welcome to the Twinge. I'm sure a lot of you already know, but we're twinging it up today. So if you want to, hang out and be a part of the twinginess, then, twinge with us.
12 months of the strangest of games with the loveliest of people.
Thank you, Andy. I appreciate that. A whole year. Thank you for the resub. I do play some strange games, right? It's very true. I do have my wee button on the ready, just in case. See some what? I don't know. Whatever spirit's got. We don't know. She's disembodied. It might have floated away sometime in the past. I don't know. It looks like she's fully endowed though, so who knows? We'll find out. By your father whom you'll have your bloody vengeance, right. Well, so be it. How are you, Cole? Do you drink? I do. Yep. All due respect to spirit, I don't personally have anything against alcohol, and I think this is a resort. So I'm on vacation to ruin the booze. It's afraid you say that. See, if you and Spirit have different dietary restrictions, that means we're gonna make 2 different drinks with 2 different sets of ingredients. Stu, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that very much. And that's like double the work for the same amount of pay, which is already 0. For a job we both hate. What do you say? Would one of you maybe bend your will just a teensy little bit to make life easier on us? It's like Phasma, but sexy. It is. There's people out there that make Phasma sexy though, let's be honest. No. Spirit will not change her position. I picked a different option last time, I'll be honest. But should we change our position? Oh, we want to pander to her, right? Because we want to get it on with the spirit. Is that what that's what we're here for? This is what we're here for. What do you think? We're gonna get the show on the road? We'll change the answer. It's fine. I've already found being in a healthy relationship requires compromise, among other qualities. You wink at Dwight and he turns red in the face. Don't get ahead of yourself, Cole. This is a mixology lesson, not a wedding ceremony. An activity that you cared about enough to invite me to, and I should have shown you the respect from the beginning. I might be a little afraid of you, but I'm not afraid of admitting when I'm wrong. There you go. We're learning. Who says we can't grow as a person? This is one of those times I was wrong, so if you want a night to remember. My dating sim games but murdery, that's exactly what it is. Also bums. Most dating sims have those too. I assume Spirit has one. You stand and start to do a sexy dance. Grabbing a bottle from the bar and rubbing it on your face. That sounds sexy. I know if someone started gyrating their hips and rubbing a bottle on their face, it would turn me on. You were doing so well. Don't mess it up now. This was 2 of those times I was wrong. If you want to enjoy drinks for their craft and flavour while sitting calmly and relaxing, I'm here for it. So, Lovebirds, what drink shall we make? What are we going for? A Bloody Mary? Dark and Stormy? Fancy Bear? Zombie? Any opinions? What are we doing? What are we making? I personally want to try everything, but Dark and Stormy, because you know the Bloody Mary's gonna have actual blood in it, right? Dark and Stormy? We'll go for Dark and Stormy. We all want it to be Dark and Stormy. It's not currently Dark and Stormy. I would love it to be Dark and Stormy, because then it wouldn't be fucking hot. How about a Dark and Stormy drink for my Dark and Stormy date? Okay, that one's cute. Well done, everybody. We're getting in. Oh my lord, we're getting in. Is that the right reaction to that? I don't know. Please, allow us to demonstrate how a Dark and Stormy is made. First, rum, or in this case rum extract, and a bit of apple juice is poured over ice. And then fresh ginger beer is added in. Stormy tomorrow, apparently? I really hope so, Wayward. I really, really hope so. I'm done with this heat. Garnish with a lime wheel, and drink. The end. Do you think you're up to the challenge of replicating this recipe code? I was only half paying attention to that. Rum substitute and ginger beer over ice. Don't forget the lime wheel! Rum substitute and ginger beer over ice with a lime wheel. Not sure I appreciate your tone, but yes, you got it. You're natural, sassy natural. You and Dwight might have more than common, then don't you dare. sassy natural. Oh, look at me. Sassy. I'm sassy now, am I? Oh my gosh. Arnold, welcome in. How you doing? Oh, saucy. I know, it's so saucy in here. Well, hopefully it will be. Spirit seems to be in a lovely mood as she sips her dark and stormy. She's not even rolling her eyes at your petty behaviour. On cue, a little dark storm begins to make its way from the ocean. Jealous? You taste your own dark and stormy as you watch the clouds approach. It's quite refreshing. Isn't this fun? Honestly, it's the most drama-free fun I've had since I got here. With a lime wheel now, I would just eat some lime right now. I quite enjoy it. Get a drink, and they have like a lemon wedge. I'm all in for that lemon wedge. Give me that lemon wedge. Give me the lime wedge. I'll eat it. No one else sometimes does, but yeah, I'll eat it. I'm here for this. I like sour things. And since you picked a simple but delicious drink, we've got plenty of time left to relax. Want to make out a little? Wow. Great. I'm gonna have to read this out. I'm so excited. You breathe at a sip of your drink and immediately begin coughing, before you can get a yes out. Lightning strikes a palm tree on the beach and then immediately starts a fire. The activity ends abruptly and Claudette and Dwight usher the two of you away from the bar. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I don't have to read anything out. I'm happy. No one else is happy. I'm happy. The gang is all together again on the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. We're talking about volleyball. Dirty people. That's because it was. Oh, it feels like I've been here longer than that, actually. It's so late that the sun has already begun to rise. Better get this over with quickly so that I mean you, can get some beauty rest. No worries, Mad World. I hope you've sorted your stickers. I do not recommend the eternal damnation of perpetual narratordom. I've said this correctly, maybe. Good thing you've really used your time well since then. Really getting to know the gang, the brain, the mogul, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl. You know, the four types of people. Hey, Trem, how you doing? Anyway, everyone is gathered on the volleyball court for a new type of game. Pitch your dream date and see who Cole chooses. Trem, I heard you won something earlier. Who's ready for a round robin?
Donuts and handcuffs. What more could you ever want? What a sexy night that would be.
Hi, Melly. Yes, that might be what you get. I don't know. This is what we're in for here. I'm not sure. You want the dark and story and the volleyball montage? That'd be good things, wouldn't it? Lies and slander. No, never. How round are we talking? No, not to eat, Huntress. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you about the dream date they have planned for you tomorrow. In no particular order, which is a weird thing to mention, right? Almost like the order does matter. Wraith, why don't you go first? You look like you hate that. Stop talking. Sorry. Anyway, Wraith. Well, I don't know. I'd really prefer to just tell Cole privately. I don't really know what's going to work with these game mechanics. What if you just whispered it to Cole? Wraith, consider this for a long moment. Too long. That's fine. Without moving, Wraith lowers his voice to a barely audible whisper. Tomorrow, we have to find my bell. And then, Bing Bong can surely be binging and bonging. And then I can finally tell you about what I've been working on. It's gonna be really special, yeah, kind of thing where we'll really bond. And maybe finally get off this island. And maybe then we can go on the real date. Are you done? Is that it? Can I get some tea? No worries, Wayward. I'm also drinking tea. I don't blame you in the slightest. Wraith nods. Proud. Great. Huntress, why don't you take it from here? Tomorrow morning, I'm planning a nice atmospheric breakfast on the yacht. Don't worry, Trapper won't even know it's gone. What was that? Nothing. Go away. Then, boy oh boy, I've got such an adventure planned. It involves hunting for treasure. What kind of treasure are we looking for? Guess you'll have to pick me to find out. Let me tell you, it's primo stuff. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to start preparing because it's clear that you're already going to pick me. I've done barely nothing with you. Confident, mysterious, I like it. A little hobble about, enjoy your hobbling, Holly. I hope your hobbling helps you hobble better in the future. You know, hobble practice. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable, not only in polite society, but within the narrative of this in-world event? Do you want threes? And also, do you want threes? And larger meta-narrative of the Dead by Daylight dating experience? Sometimes you just gotta say it. Oh yes, thank you, I'd love to. So Cold, you're thinking of picking me? Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished. And rewarded? Tomorrow will suck, probably. I'm not an easy guy to get along with, I know that. But I can tell you this much, I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make fans shit themselves with excitement. If you like Trapper, you're gonna love it. And if you're not if you're not, you're a maggot. Also, everyone, even confident, sexy ladies in rabbit masks, better stay the hell away from my yacht. Hear the spirit. Figurative, damn right, you gotta watch your words with these people. Tomorrow, you'll spit in the face of God, die, and be reborn anew. Oh, that's it. If you're not intrigued by that, I don't want you. Go draw crayon art with the Trapper, or dig up whatever mysteries with the Wraith. I don't know what those guys do all day. Late Holly Raid message. No worries, Cactus. Late Holly Raid is still a Holly Raid. How you doing? How's your day? Do you want to at least specify which god you'll be spitting in the face of? All of them. Okay, then, so hydrate tonight if you intend to hang with Spirit. Stay hydrated, it's very hot. And time's up, everyone. Gosh, you'll need to dream about these options.
Wee-woo.
I don't need to test my wee-woo. I've tested my wee-woo. It's alright, my wee-woo works. I don't know about the guys here, but, you know, my wee-woo works. Still a puddle? I feel this. I feel this. This fan is kind of helping, but it's also really not helping. And time's up, everyone. Gosh, you need to dream about these options you're ready to choose in the morning. So go dream about all these swoon-worthy options so you're ready to make a choice come dawn. Have a swell night. Did you two forget to mention something? Oh gosh, how could we forget? Before you went off to slumber peacefully, there's one more thing to do. No reality survival dating competition parody would be complete without singling out one of our contestants who is already teetering on the edge of a psychological break. And giving them a little push. Hold up, this has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time, and I'm just now finding out about it? Come on, the signs were there, you just didn't read them.
You're gonna think about that later, mister, and you're gonna laugh.
I might, you don't know, I might. Welcome to Murderer's Island. It's now time to eliminate one of the killers! Oof, it's like a butchering, but it hurts even worse. You can't kill a killer. Can you break their heart? Do you dare to even try? No? You mean... That's right, tomorrow one of these sexy slices will not be eligible to take you on the date. Who is it gonna be? But why? Because it's dramatic. Because it's surprising. Because it's a classic reversal of fate. And it will hurt someone's feelings. Someone dangerous. What's it gonna be, champ? What's your thought process here? Trapper seems like he might throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere, she floats. And I hear she can disappear, hard to track. Eek, if you get rid of Wraith, he might cry. And although I totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable, it just seems like he might be an ugly cry. Huntress, she might pretend to be okay with it, but then you'll start seeing her behind every tree. What I'm trying to say is, I don't envy you, boss. Which sociopath are you eliminating? Which sociopath are we eliminating? I'm gonna put the blame on whoever tells me to eliminate someone. I don't want to make this choice. You guys make this choice. What? Who are we not gonna date this time around? Yep. Yes. Amanda B, hello, welcome in. Welcome to the twinging. Welcome to this brilliant but terrible game. We're okay. I mean, we haven't done much with Trapper, and he is my least favourite, so... Boom. Trapper. See ya, Trapper. That was very simple. Trapper, you scared the living shit out of me. You are eliminated. That's fair. Honestly, though, I don't care. You suck. But not in a good way. You bore me. You personality-free maggot. It wouldn't even be fun to kill you. Which I was totally going to do tomorrow, the first chance I got, so really this is a win-win for both of us. Still might kill you, though. Out of principle for eliminating me. Sleep with both your eyes open. And have fun at your day tomorrow. Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should go get some shadow. All done, everybody. Congratulations. And don't worry too much about the broken heart you've left behind, because of course they'll be receiving a consolation prize. They might not get to go home with Cole when all this is over, but they'll never sleep alone again. That's right, we're sending our eliminated player home with... Thank you, Holly, I appreciate that. Man. Their own mostly new Trickster body pillow. The next best thing to the real Trickster. It might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try and stab you. And how do we know? Because I've tried it. That's why it's Dwight chested. Mostly new, I know. Claudette approved. I hope you sleep well tonight, Con. You're my hero for what we have accomplished. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you've done? No, not because of the guilt. I mean, knowing that there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by. Oh, yay. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you'll do tomorrow? I don't know how you'll do it, but you better go before Dwight and Claudette come back and put you to sleep themselves. You know those two. Schedule, schedule, schedule. Schedule, schedule, schedule. Well, we seem to be going for the spirit, so... I'm assuming we'll choose her and we'll spit on gods together. Oh, what a crazy way to end the day. Elimination? I didn't even know it was that kind of game. Let's check in with everyone, especially with our loser. Everyone deserves a send-off. We'll see how things go tomorrow, I suppose. I'm not expecting anything. I tend to shut my mind off during hard times. I know they all seem excited and devil may care, but the truth is, I'm really a pessimist at heart. That tends to happen when your mother is scared by an elk when you were young. Yeah, how'd you know? Well, wild guess. It's also the only thing you talk about. If you'll excuse me, I think I saw a raccoon over in that tree and I'm feeling peckish. I really don't know what's happening here. I honestly haven't been paying attention. Oh, Colt, sorry, I forgot. I'm focusing on other things. More important things. One way or another, I won't be here for much longer. I don't handle rejection well. At least I don't think I do. No one's ever been dumb enough to reject me before. Yeah, the more I think about it, the angrier I'm getting. And I'm a giant rage monster, so everyone in this room should be scared right now. Put the camera off. Did I think there was a chance I might get eliminated? Yeah, I did. Did I care if I got eliminated? Not even a little. Does the volume of words I spend talking about how much I don't care about things signify a deeper yearning within me to seem heard? To be seen, heard, and validated by those around me? No. Lonely God, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. How you doing? What? No, you're not a part of this. You don't get a confessional. It's cool, man. I'm not part of anything, you feel me? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm my own machine. This whole thing is pretty cute, though. Charmingly low budget, old school marketing vibes. Not gonna lie, kinda wish I wasn't so busy right now. I'd definitely be down with a reality show style dating competition with survival elements. But I got my new album, upcoming tour, finalizing the new sneaker line, producing a limited series on my life, and starting a new social media NFT crypto app, and doing these private gigs over on an IP island. My dudes, you've got to come check out IP Island. It's dope. It's where the real killers hang out. Fully licensed, no legal drama. Lawyers, take a hike. I'm going to tell everyone that Trickster said that about them, don't worry. I'm talking your favourite established characters from all over pop culture that can't be seen on this island. Now, you probably can't even mention them.
Somehow
Like Ghostface.
disable the dog.
Yep.
So you can take its skin and wear the skin.
Yes, that's an option, yes. Do you think Spirit liked that? Maybe? Don't you say it. Look, we get it. You're very popular and in demand, but we have a game to get back to and I don't want to get sued. Ghostface. Come on! Whatever, I don't care. I'm the trickster. See you around, Cole. You too, narrator. I have a name, you know. You do? Yes, seriously? They do not pay me enough to deal with you people. Is it my turn? What? No, it's not your turn. You're sentient water. How are you even sitting in that chair? What's a chair? It's the thing you're getting all wet. Now it's gonna smell like mildew. Okay, rude. Fine, let's just get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do you check in? Check in? I was just looking for the bathroom. Bathroom? Are you serious? It's down the hall to the left. It's okay, never mind. Never mind? What does that mean? You too. This wasn't meant to be a confessional time for literally every character in this game. It's okay. We don't have to confess anything. We've just been working their asses off 2 days straight and wanted to sit down somewhere. This chair is wet. Yeah, I think the Ocean just peed on it. How is that even possible? You know what? I don't care. You two are looking pretty pleased with yourselves. I got something to confess. Oh, great. What's it gonna be? You ate glue in 2nd grade? You cheated on an algebra test once? Watching Trapper get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral staircase of pain that in my life I have felt a modicum of joy. Every minute that I'm alive is a nightmare. This place, the sun, these sweet sugary drinks. It sounds fun for a long weekend, but for eternity? The unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls, it's like a crescending song of evil that makes me question the very foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of sentient being would do this? Please erase me from this existence, make it so I was never born, pull the plug on this experiment and let my soul be free, and please, please, get me out of this polo shirt. Okay, let's get you to bed, buddy. I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed means eventually I'll have to wake up. Yikes, that's a weird way to end. Ah well, what are you gonna do? You let the camera roll long enough, someone is bound to say something crazy. Anyway, it seems like everyone has their shot to annoy me tonight, so hit the hay, get some rest. Tomorrow's gonna be a doozy. That's 2 days we've spent here. It's already tits up. Soft sunlight warms your skin, nudging you awake. Also, you're using a killer crab as a pillow, which is it's sort of okay with it. What's that? You don't know about the killer crabs? Alright, you didn't go to that 100 state. You really missed out. It was thrilling. Or, I guess it would have been. You'll have to play the game again to get the reference, I suppose. Oh god. Don't say that, because I will. You pull on your beach attire and splash water on your face. Dwight and Claudette approach. Is that look on their faces excitement? Terror? Let the stream go on long enough and Cold's bound to say something embarrassing. I mean, I say something embarrassing generally in the first 10 minutes. And that's being generous. You seen my quotes, Trev? Have you? My clips? Have you? It's terrible. People take me out of context all the time and I don't deserve this. Most of the time. You notice your stomach flutters with butterflies. Someone's in love. Or you've been infected by zombie butterflies in your sleep. It has happened before. But it's probably the love thing. Exactly. Exactly. See? 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 And there's over 500 of these things. Terrible. It's time. Claudette gestures over to the beach where the killers all stand, flanked by tiki torches. It's a scene very reminiscent of a TV show you used to hate watch with your ex. Suddenly the message is clear. You're going to declare your affections for a killer in front of several other killers. Hey, isn't Trickster supposed to be here? We paid him good money to make some half-assed cameos in this show. I'm gonna shoot his agent out. But before they walk you over for your big moment, don't think we haven't noticed how kind you've been to us, Cold. It can't be easy being thrown onto a mysterious island for seemingly no real reason, surrounded by terrifying killers, trying to manage your most primal impulses. Murder and making out. And you've kept a cool head and treated us, your friendly island hosts, with dignity and respect. So don't tell anyone we told you this, but it's a potato. Claudette and Dwight look around conspiratorially. Just a little hint for you. Going forward, don't try to go all the way with a killer who isn't into you. Relationships are two-way streets, and if you don't have a green light in the other direction, you might end up in the friend zone. The friend zone? That doesn't sound so bad. Where do you think you are, exactly? Dead by Daylight doesn't do friends. There are killers and there are survivors, and I'm afraid we can't say more. Okay, so who's into me? Well then, Dwight look around conspiratorially again. Well, I've never seen Spirit open up to anyone like she's opened up to you. I've seen her open up on the insides of plenty of people, but thankfully for you and for us, that's in a different type of game. Who do you think will win? Whoever you don't mount unexpectedly. That's who will win. They are my two most primal impulses, it's true. You know, can't deny, can't deny. So you ready? Of course you're not, but too bad, we're on schedule. I'm not ready, dude. I'm not ready. You make your way over to the row of hotties. Claudette and Dwight stand off to the side, hands behind their backs. It's been quite the 48 hours, but there are clearly sparks in the air, and I'm not just talking about this rusty chainsaw, though I do recommend staying away from those sparks. It's time for our newcomer to confess their love. Wait, I have to do a drum roll for this. No, you don't, but who cares? Carl, who do you choose for your solo date? Can we at least do the flower thing? Right, I thought we agreed to keep that between us. No, not that flower thing. The thing where the suitor gets a flower as a symbol of the contestant's love and affection. Oh, right, I suppose. But no roses. They're such a cliche at this point. Well, that's good, because I tried to pick a rose but got an ouchie, so I settled for these. Ah, beautiful. You've done good, Dwight. This is a lovely bouquet. I just hope Dwight saved some of these for Claudette. They're a thing, right? You getting that vibe too? Just me? Sorry, you've got other things to think about right now. And you're gonna yeet those flowers away from us, that's what we're gonna do. And then the next person who carries them will be the next one to marry. Carries them, catches them. Who do you select to receive these flowers and spend the day with you today? We're going for Spirit, because we've been going for Spirit, and we don't want to chase after someone who's non-ends for us, so come along, Spirit. You approach Spirit, peering below the brim of our impressively large hat and into her haunting eyes. Spirit, since I met you, I've been enchanted by your presence. You've challenged me to be a better person and resisted the urge to show me the sharp end of your katana. For that, I thank you. I'm ready to take our relationship to the next level. And we shall, up to the eye of the dark storm that is our reality, to the lantern room of the Black Lighthouse. It's time to see what you're made of. That's terrifying, thank you. I don't like that. Oh, we're on the yacht. I thought it might be nice for us to start the day out on Trapper's yacht before we head up to the Black Lighthouse. Even if I kinda hate this basic tropical vacation stuff like yachts and snorkeling and whatever, it's good for you to see me in the sun a little bit. At least, there's more to me than what you've already gotten to experience. Yay, death. I know that my whole vibe can be a little dark. The hat, the swimsuit, the plume of floating hair. This wasn't always who I was. I was a normal young woman once, went to school, hung out with friends. I even had a part-time job working in a restaurant in town. And then, well, I know what happened. Your father, he murdered me and I awoke as an undead avenger. That's not what I was getting at. Welcome back, Wayward. Something else has happened to me. I realized I needed to be seen. I don't even know by whom, a lot of the time, when you think about ghosts, they're these kind of see-through, flickering specters. You imagine reaching out and having your hand go right through them. Ooh, that sort of thing. Maybe there's some warpy effect on the world around you. I don't know. Depends on which movie you're watching. When I died, well, I dare you to try and reach your hand through me. Not really. That's not an invitation. It's rhetorical. Why did I end up this way? Who brought me here to this island? Who knows? I sure don't. I've got my ideas. Well, I'm not exactly there digging around in caves or dusting off antiques trying to find clues and analyze their meanings. I do want to take this experience seriously, though. I want to give the process a chance. Maybe a dumb process, and one that I have extremely little respect for as a person, but you just woke up on this beach with no memory of who you are or where you came from, and rather than freak out and simply try and swim away, you're giving this a chance. I actually didn't know that swimming was an option. It's not. However, the fact that you never even tried, I think that means you've got courage, or an open mind. Or, I don't know, maybe you stuck around because you like someone you met here. Maybe. While the two of you were getting all deep and philosophically flirty, the yacht pulled up to the shore next to the Black Lighthouse. Last stop, everyone off. There are other stops? Oh no, not on this trip of your life. She rolls her lives. She rolls her lives. That's impressive. And leaves for the shore. I'm just messing with you. This was the only stop. Nobody here is really looking out for our fun, so we have to make it for ourselves. But no, there are no other stops. Seriously, go. Race you to the poop deck, Dwight! The ship doesn't even have a poop deck. Oh, it will. As you disembark, you see Dwight and Claudette run giggling across the ship. Too bad you can't date those two. They seem like they know how to have a good time. It's a shame. It's a shame. Instead, we have Spirit. You arrive at the beach near the majestic Black Lighthouse. Its imposing form towers above you. A flock of birds circles lazily. No sense of fear or urgency, as if circling a corpse that hasn't moved in ages. Because they don't always tend to. Most of the time. I'm excited about today. See? Spirit places her wrist delicately in your hand and presses your fingers down against her skin. Cool to the touch, but you feel... Is that... faintest of pulses? My blood is absolutely pumping. So, what happens now? Now I show you something that no one has ever seen up close before. Well, no one has lived to tell about it. We're going... there. Where? Spirit points to the top of the lighthouse, amongst the circling birds. What? I know. What's actually up there? Have you seen it? Hey, how's everyone doing today? Hi, Wraith. You seem trippy today. Something strange is definitely going on with this guy. Well, something else strange. Something different than what's usually going on. Wraith takes a deep breath, sucking in the ocean air like it's the greatest air that has ever been sucked. What? Code, thank you. Thank you for choosing anyone else to go on the date with today. Alone again forever. This is how I was meant to be. I feel alive. Are you done? The kind of, on that date you just mentioned? I'm glad you're feeling better, Wraith, but like she said, we're in the middle of something. You mind? Oh, right. So, what you doing? Heading up to the Island Lighthouse? I love it up there. You can really see the whole island from up there. In fact, Spirit, I thought you said no one has been up there and lived to tell about it, but this sounds exactly like telling about it. Technically, I don't think Wraith counts as being alive. I mean, I don't maintain a canon, but... Spirit waves her arms at Wraith from head to toe. And if he's not dead, now, he's gonna be when I punish him for interrupting our date! We can solve our problems without our hair floating up and into menacing shapes. I'll just be over here, running away. Enjoy the view! I think Wraith was kidding about that whole being up there thing. Honestly, the view isn't even of the island. What you can see is mostly ocean on account of it being, a lighthouse. However, that does bring up an interesting point regarding your... how do I say it? Spirit's hand floats up as she scratches her head contemplatively. You don't usually see her at a loss for words like this. What's your mortal status? Because despite what our lanky friend seems to think, the lighthouse is not to be trifled with. It's a beacon of death and suffering that brings doom to it from all corners of this world, if not further. Well, duh, you saw a freaking pirate ship seemingly travel through space and time only to crumble at the rocks beneath the smoky tower. But you decide not to point it out because that wouldn't be too romantic now, would it? I think I'm alive. I'm here with you, walking this beach, feeling the water on my feet, feeling the sun on my skin. Here, with me, the spirit. Does that really make you alive? I guess I don't know. If you come up with me to the eye of the Black Lighthouse, you may never return. Is that a risk you're willing to take? Because we have something. I won't deny it. I feel it. I'd hate for you to simply turn to ash. If we were to commit right here and now to figuring this out as friends, we could put that risk off for another time. Just be friends? Ouch, is this her way of letting you down easy? I don't even know if I want that. Friendship. I want you. That's why I chose you. I can't decide this for you. I can only warn you that it may not be safe. You might die up there, and there's nothing I can do about it. Oh, go up, maybe die. It's fine. It's cool. Yeah, whatever, man. Sure. You take a deep breath and think about every particle of sea air as it travels into your body and fills your lungs. It may be the last time you have such a thought, but you feel strangely at peace with that information. I don't need another friend. I want something more. I'd risk my life for it. Spirit smiles a quirky, devious smile. It's not safe! It's not safe! It's really not safe! Oh no! It's not safe. Right this way. Inside the lighthouse is almost pitch black. It was seemingly day when you stepped through the door, but inside this place it's like a void. The last thing you see as the final rays of sun leave you is a horrible sight. A petrified body lying on the stairs, reaching not up, but down, as if it had been crawling. What's your step? Things we do for love. When you arrive in the lantern room at the top of the Black Lighthouse, you breathe a sigh of relief. The light is out and seemingly defunct. Dust cakes the room, as though it hasn't been operated in a century. I've never felt like this. Oh god. You're gonna get some enjoyment out of this. I mean, it's great, isn't it? Wonderful. It's a brilliant game. Very well done. However, somehow, it was just morning a moment ago, but now it's night. What do you mean a moment ago? We've been standing here looking out over the ocean all day. I've really enjoyed the peaceful time together with you, taking in the view, standing in complete silence for hours. It was kind of my perfect date. Really? I don't remember that. I just called it the perfect date and you can't be bothered to remember it? What kind of game are you playing with me? I want to remember it. It's just that for some reason my mind's completely blank. But hey, I'm not dead. Or you're already dead and have been this whole time. That's true. Yeah. Maybe we'll never know. It doesn't look like the light is working. Even turned off, the light has a power to it. The massive lens refracts moonlight through itself. A subtle sparkle that has a hypnotic effect. Maybe that's where the day went, staring into this light as the sun fell and the moon rose. Thanks for spending the day with me. I really had a good time. That's it. Don't get me wrong, this is really cool and all, I guess I didn't know what I expected. I suppose if you thought you was walking into your death and nothing happened, it might feel a bit anticlimactic. Sorry, anyhow, it's time to go. Let me just flip on the light for the staircase so it's easier to get down. The stairs look pretty dark. Maybe a spirit is interrupted by a strange hum. Then it becomes frighteningly clear to you that switch wasn't for the stairs, it was the main lantern. The lantern that is now beginning to power up. The faintest smell of burning begins to reach up your nose. Oh my. Oopsie, looks like maybe that light switch wasn't for the stairs at all. Now we'll see who really is alive and who's dead, I suppose. It's bound to happen sooner or later. You slam your eyes closed, hoping that somehow not looking at the light itself will protect you. Not sure I see the logic in that, but if it is magic, it kind of defies logic. I want to see it, but, well, I'm a little scared. Don't look directly into the light. Open your eyes and look only at me, and I'll keep you safe. Sure. Ow, no! Oh, I got a... Ow! Oh, did I get a... Not bad. Oh, I sort of ished. Oh, I got a... It's alright. Oh, Lord. Hey, it's my best one yet. You okay? You seem okay. I hope I haven't ruined this by pushing you to do something you weren't meant to do. You're so brave. Maybe not so coordinated, but certainly brave. So lucky you put yourself through this for me. It shows that you're real. Despite your attempt to resist it, the incredible force of energy from the Black Lighthouse's lantern eye refuses to subside. No, it cannot be ignored, and it doesn't matter if you look directly at it or not. In the end, that was just a trivial game. This is real life and real magic. You stare at it now, and its power penetrates your mind. So pretty. Hey, been a while. How's things? Doing good. Feeling more dead or more alive? Yeah, love will do that to a person. Don't worry. It'll make sense soon. Oh! You wait to hear Spirit's muffled voice. You've got a terrible taste in your mouth, like burnt hair. The air feels damp and smells like ash. It takes time for the sound to clear up, but eventually Spirit's words start to make sense to you. However, it's clear she's talking to someone else, not you. You know how sometimes people say it's not you, it's me? Well, this time it's you, and it's also me! I can't believe I thought you would change for me. I can't believe I thought what you were doing was a sacrifice. You never gave up anything for me. Well, today I saw what love looks like, and it looks a whole different than this. I don't think you're hearing me, which is weird because I'm practically shouting. Nobody breaks up with Trapper. Nobody! Oh yeah, fine. Nobody breaks up with Trapper, but I'm not doing that. I'm dumping... Don't say it. I'm dumping Evan McMillan, and there's nothing you or he can do about it. It's over between us, Evan. Rin, Trapper turns from Spirit and looks directly at you. You realize that you're laying on the ground of some weird tunnel. I think that your shouting woke up Cold. My shouting? Fake snore, stay quiet. Say something. I'll say something. Should we say something? Do you want to say something? I don't think fake snoring is a good thing in this situation because fake snore roll for deception. Nitro, how you doing? I don't know if that's a good idea. I mean, it might. It might work. Should we try? We can try. Why not? Why not, right? Fake snore. You tuck your face into your elbow and let out a long, unconvincing snore. You might as well have announced, I'm awake and uncomfortable. I grew up surrounded by lazy miners who were constantly sleeping on the job, but I know what the real snore sounds like. Get up, Cold. Huh? Who? What time is it? Where am I? Trapper, is that you? You know damn well it's me. The power and beauty of my voice is unmistakable. It's dangerous out there, it do be. The jig is, as they say, up. They know you're awake now, and you're gonna have to deal with this awkward situation head on. Clearly I shouldn't be here. You two are having a very personal conversation that I don't need to be involved in. I don't even know how I got here. Not here on this island, or here in this creepy tunnel. As far as this island goes, your guess is as good as mine. As far as this tunnel goes, we brought you here. We? You and Trapper? But after the lighthouse light came on, you blacked out. On your way down, I thought you might have hit your head or something. It's hard to tell what blood is new and old around here. Either way, I wanted to get you somewhere safe, so I asked Trapper for help. It's not that I can't carry you. I just didn't feel like it, you know? I hate anything messing up my shards on your legs. Trapper, on the other hand, he loves nothing more than having an unconscious body draped over his shoulder. I could have asked Claudette and Dwight for help, but I don't trust them. But you trust Trapper? Like and trust are two different things. You might think Trapper can be a real jerk, and you'd be right. But you get what you see with him. We brought you down here because we're the only ones who know about this place. It's part of an old tunnel network that connects different places on the island. Hey, what's up, guys? Talking island mystery is my favorite topic. I was just in the neighborhood, so I thought I'd pop in. Trapper, you said this place was private. Don't look at me. I didn't tell them about it. Half the appeal of this spot is getting away from people like him. Well, geez, I can see when I'm not wanted. So, you three are throuple now, or...? Because I gotta say, I really didn't get the whole Trapper spirit thing, but hey, it's not my business. I don't stick my nose in it. We were not a thing. Nobody traps the Trapper. Not with traps or relationships. And you do realize you're sticking your nose in our business right now, right? Wow, so hostile. If you don't want to talk about it, just say so. Anyway, this tunnel has some very interesting features. If you head about 50 meters down that way, you'll find... Get out! Wraith looks around just to be double sure that Trapper is addressing him. I was just leaving. This island is a lonely place, which is great for me. I love to be alone. Trapper, on the other hand, he's quite needy. And after a lot of pursuit, I finally let him catch up to me, and it became, well, I don't want to call it a relationship because somebody really didn't want to have that talk, but we were more than friends. I dispute the events as told. For the record, I don't pursue. I stalk. I lie in wait. Seeing eye to eye was not one of the things we were good at. So, I hate to ask, but did I just look into a refrigerator-sized death lamp? So I guess I'm more of a glutton for punishment than I thought. What were you good at? Well, for starters. Excuse me, I'll take that question. Thank you very much. You know anything about me by now, it's that I'm on a quest. For revenge! Exactly. Well, you might not know, Trapper is like a great classical maestro of revenge. Trapper blushes behind his mask. That's one way to compliment a killer. Revenge against friends who had turned their back and betrayed him. Revenge against his father for making him into a monster. Revenge against the barista who wrote Ellen on his cappuccino, knowing his name was actually Evan. For someone who thinks about revenge as much as I do, Trapper is an inspiration. But they say to never date your heroes. Good advice, but I don't think that's the saying. And then you came along, Cold. You showed me that it's okay to be lost, to feel pathetic, to push on when you have nothing real to offer anyone. I'm not sure where you got all that from, but okay. You held a mirror up to my own doubts and fears and showed me that they aren't everything about me, that I can embrace those things but not be defined by them. You showed me that life after death can be more than just an obsession, with revenge and mind-blowing sex on the ground in a dark cave or a dusty old tunnel. Herman nudges you in the ribs with his elbow. Gross, clearly appealing to Trapper's better features. Has been a winning strategy for dumping his ass because he seems to be taking it very well. The whole half-assed dating show parody thing, at first I obviously thought it was a lame idea, but what kind of moron out there thought that there was an audience for this? But then we spent some time together and I realised, there's actually something real here. And I don't want to give up on it. I don't want to give up on us. Listen, Cold, while you were knocked unconscious by some minor head trauma like a total weakling, Spirit confided in me that she has real feelings for you. I took it extremely well, naturally, because I trust her and I value her opinions. That doesn't mean I trust you. If you want to get to her, you have to get through me first. By passing Trapper's test, TM. Coming to BHVR TV, Sundays at 8 PM. Welcome to Trapper's test. Answer my questions correctly or die by my blade. Oh, God. Question 1. What is Spirit's real name? The one given to her by her murderous father, which she only lets her real friends call her. Rin. Okay, you got that one. Don't tell her yet. Question 2. What lives inside Spirit? A dragon! She keeps talking about the fact that there's a dragon inside her, and I like that. Sure, everyone knows that. They won't all be this easy. Question 3. Where did Spirit work back when she was a normal college girl before she was hell-bent on revenge? I don't know. Does anyone know? I don't know. A restaurant? Did she do the restauranting? Was it restaurant? Is that your guess, Rob, or do you know? I'm thinking restaurant. I feel like she might have been in a restaurant, you know. Restaurant, Karen? Are we all thinking restaurant? We can give it a go. Where's the harm in restauranting it up? Death. If we get this wrong, it's death. Yep. Brilliant. I know, to think I would date a waitress. Don't tell my father I ever mingled with help like that. He'd be so disappointed in me. My father's restaurant where she learned about drinks. Yeah! I'm glad someone's keeping track of all this and actually remembers things. Question 4. What's Spirit's favourite colour? I'm assuming black. Can we take a wild stab in the dark here and say black? I've probably been told this. Look, yesterday was a long time ago, alright? If it gave me all this information yesterday, I'm not going to remember, I'm sorry. It was a long, long time ago, you know? It was like, whew, yesterday. I'm going to assume black. If anyone wants to refute that, tell me now. Otherwise, we're just gonna go, she's wearing black, you know? And there's a black lighthouse, and she likes black stuff, and the black. Top 3 colours right there. I mean, some good colours, right? It's alright, Mixie. We'll go back. Okay, great. This was definitely my memory kicking in. That's what it is. Are these questions largely superficial? Sure. Maybe I didn't get to know Spirit that well. Maybe that's why maybe that's why it didn't work out for us. Who knows? Question 5, the final question. You got this, Cole. According to Spirit, what's worse than being dead? Oh, she told me this. Oh, she went on a whole rant about this. Oh, she really did rant about this, you know? She was ranty about this. Oh, she ranted. You remember that rant, guys? You remember when she was ranting about this? And we went, oh, yeah, no, we agree completely. You remember when she was ranting about it? And we definitely paid attention and we're like, yes, she ranty, exactly. You were in the stream when she was on about it. Nitro, I mean... She was, that rant, exactly. No, yes, that rant. Do you remember the rant that she ranted because she, you know, no? I don't think it's regretting. I think it's either the top or bottom one here. Not being seen for who you are? Is this your wildest guess, Rob, again, or is it you know. Because she does have unfinished business. I don't... But that's her whole vibe, right? She's dead, sure, and she also has unfinished business. Not being seen for who you are. I've had 2 for that, so I might go for that. Look, this is the final question. You guessed 3rd. Oh, you guys, thank you. Oh, you guys are great. Aren't you lovely? You remember things. I don't remember things. I don't remember things. When I pitched the Trapper's Test to the suits at BHVR TV, they told me there was no room in the budget for a new car to be given us upon the prize we're winning. You've put your 13 in your luck stat. This was very helpful. I appreciate it. So I killed them all, right there on the spot. While killing them didn't solve any of the budget problems, it sure did feel good. I'm telling you this to A, to brag, and to B, to explain why the only thing you're going to win is me saying, "Congratulations for passing Trapper's Test." Not that it was some huge challenge. I mean, the woman obsessed with giant light shines in the dark and has a chip on her shoulder about being seen. Go figure. You probably guessed. But the rules are rules, even if I just made them up. You got it right. So I guess I approve of you dating spirit or whatever. I never really cared in the first place. I was just hoping you'd step up and give me a good excuse to wet my blade with your blood. Maybe I'll find the reason tomorrow. For now, you two have fun. Wink, wink, wink. Trapper out. I'm so sorry you had to endure that. What, 5 measly questions? It was nothing. Wasn't stressful at all. Not even that. As ridiculous and as unnecessary it was... Start that one again. Not even that. As ridiculous and unnecessary as it was, the whole thing. The waking up in the random tunnel, the overhearing our argument, the news the Trapper and I had something going on, and the stupid quiz. All of it, especially the whole Trapper out catchphrase. It's only because I actually like you. None of it would have happened if it didn't. And I like you too, Spirit. Please, call me Rin. Rin. I didn't really feel like our lighthouse experience was completed. There was something else I wanted to show you. Alone, up in the lantern room of the tower. Which you might the Gullah Code, it's not the kind of game. Are you sure? Because I've seen the reviews for this game. I've seen someone go, "Oh my god, they added sex." So, I mean... It might be that kind of game, I don't know. What's that? Hold on a moment, I'm being told, no, wait, it is that kind of game. Disregard the Gullah Code. It is that kind of game. I knew it was that kind of game. I have a wee-woo button. Prepare for this. Come back up there with me. There's no place I'd rather be. Oh my. I'm going to hate this. You're excited to return to the lantern room of the lighthouse, despite all the drama and worry that was previously a part of this place for you. More importantly, you're excited to be here with Spirit. Wee-woo! No. I definitely checked it was working. Which makes it a little more crushing when you're interrupted by the arrival of Claudette and Dwight. Claudette, Dwight, funny seeing you here. Well, wait, did I say funny? I meant tragic. Tragic? I don't think so. What could be more tragic about a family reunion? There are always joyous occasions in my experience, also bums. Before they can explain what it's even supposed to mean, the lighthouse begins to howl a low, loud, frightening sound. The lens begins to glow in a now familiar way. You prepare to shield your eyes in case something bad happens to you again. Now isn't the time for any reality show adjacent to shenanigans. Dwight, Claudette, shield your eyes. We don't know what the lighthouse will... Now, please don't interrupt. You think after all this time, you'd know we've got your best interests in mind. Wait, what? No, of course, I don't think that I... Go wax in your ears, friend. I asked you not to interrupt. Too late. The black light flares. In the darkness, you see something horrible and strange. In the place of Claudette and Dwight are 2 ghoulish silhouettes. But before you can focus on them, the light passes and the 2 survivors are returned to their normal states. It's breezy up here. Should have practiced sweater. What in the hairy hell? I don't say that. I say fuck. Hey, what's the language? You shouldn't speak that way. I'm sorry. I said fuck. I shouldn't. I won't fucking say that again. I'm sorry. Around your elders. Hello, Grandpa. Oh god, I need a new voice. Fuck. Just gonna do another default low voice. I'm sorry. I don't know. My little Rin. You're such a woman now. They grow up so fast. What? Called meet Grandpa Kaizen Yamaoka. Well, technically not just Grandpa. Technically he's my great-great-great-great-great-great-grandpa, but that's another grace to say in a row. I haven't seen my little Rin since I watched over her from the afterlife when she was just a little girl. And I expect you to say all the greats. It's a matter of honor and respect. Rin, she can do whatever she wants, my precious little angel, but you. Only stares at you with his demonic red eyes. You're pretty sure that even the decorative third eye on his mask is looking at you. You mongrel, you must treat me with respect, or so help me I'll be cleaning bits of your head off my cannibal. A cannibal is like a metal baseball bat covered in spikes, FYI. I'm not sure what a peasant like you is doing so close to a descendant of the noble Yamamoka family bloodline in the first place. Dirk, Claudine, explain what's going on to me. It's Dwight, sir, and Claudette, remember? We explained to you that you were going to come meet your great-great-great-great-great-granddaughter suitor and give your or withhold your approval. 5 greats! Great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, sir, your honor, master, sir. Dwight, he's a samurai, not a judge. Lucilla's a cannibal? What? What? Grandpa, they must have summoned you here because they think you have great judgment, and because if they summoned my father, I would be too distracted by torturing him for all eternity to continue with the rest of whatever this is, show, game, experience. Yes, that makes sense. Only a man of my own power and magnitude can help. Self-important much. Nice to meet you, cousin. Only my friends call me cousin. Those who tremble in fear of my presence call me Oni. You're seeing a serious resemblance to Trapper, not only in the sheer size of the man that is Oni, but also his attitude. Apparently Spirit has a type. You sure can... Wait, you sure you can... or want to measure up to that? It dawns on you that... Wait a second, maybe you do resemble Oni. Every time you've tried to look at your own reflection, however, you become dizzy and confused. This definitely deserves more thought, but now's not the time to consider the fact you might be some kind of hulking vampire with the first ever case of self-blindness. There's a massive samurai mad dog in you from 2 steps away. Excuse me? Well, you don't scare me at all, so I'll stick with cousin. Peasant! I realize now the true purpose of my visit was to extinguish your light! Only waves his katana in the air at you menacingly. Like great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, like great-great-great-great-great-granddaughter, apparently. Hold up there, Grandpops, not so fast. You're only supposed to kill them if they deserve it. First, you should get to know them a little better. Young people these days always wanted to kill people, insisting they must deserve it. Back in my day, you did what needed to be done because your nobility depended on it. In his day, such an imposing presence, he sure is giving off serious old man yells at clown vibes. You see, when I was a young man, we didn't have foreigners in our land. Didn't need them. We had an abundance of culture already. A little too much, if you ask me. But I didn't make the rules. The rulers did. Exactly how it should be. Literature, art, commerce, theatre, fashion, poetry, puppet shows, ghost stories, courtesans, gambling, fighting, fine dining, fast food, public executions. What were we talking about? Eric giggles at her great-great... Okay, I'm not saying all those every time. Oni's forgetfulness. You wonder, does she even like this guy? She sure hates her father, so... Listen up, old man, we don't have time for you to list every activity available to a samurai in the eternity of the Edo period. Silence, peasant, you're showing your ignorance. Samurai were forbade from many activities that didn't befit the Bushido code, such as attending certain theatrical performances, for instance. Sometimes, however, a samurai would put on the disguise in order to seek out entertainment. Now, I'm not saying I did that because I had honor, and a body built like an entire castle that is quite hard to hide, but clearly you have neither my honor nor my physique. You don't even know about the ins and outs of the shifting rules of traditional Japanese samurai etiquette, you fool! Rin, what would you want with such an uneducated admirer as this? You find it hard to believe that any contemporary person knows all that much about who was and wasn't allowed to do what leisure activities over 100 years ago. However, you're not really sure how to handle this massive demonic old man. Oh wait, I get it, Sweet Win, my beautiful descendant. You've invited me here to do what you're too kind to do. Bash this joke's head in! Claude, Doris, fetch my carnival. Rin, wrap your robe around this mongrel's hands and hold them still. We'll splatter their brains on the beach together as a family. Grandpa, no, that's not why I invited you here at all. In fact, I didn't invite you, Claudette and Dwight did. Yes, sure. Wink, wink, wink. This whole saying wink out loud thing is getting out of hand. Him and Trapper really do have a lot in common, don't they? I swear, Claude has a good soul. The heart of a warrior. They've fought for my love in their own way, faced down death more than once, and put up with their fair share of nonsense. Nonsense which seems to be endless. Can we, I don't know, wrap this up already? Of course, who am I to expect anyone to wait around for my approval? I've only been hanging out as a ghost and watching my bloodline be polluted by cowards and quitters for 5 generations. Just come give your ancestor-in-law a hug. Sword Dawn only beckons you closer. There's no way he's ever hugged anyone in his entire life. I think I'll go over here, actually. Rin, now, push them out of my way and I'll split them in half. The sacrifice of this usurper to Yamamoka bloodline will surely bring us back to life and set us on the course of honor. You're so silly, Grandpa. We both know that only one sacrifice can get our family back on track. Revenge on my father, your great-great-great-great-grandson, traitor to the Yamaoka flame. The lust for violence in your voice, it fills me with cheer. I'll never forget who I am. I suppose if this is the person you want to be with, to go on your journey of bloody revenge with, I should trust your judgment. The strength inside of you blooms from the same cherry tree as what was planted centuries ago by our shared ancestors. And if Ripcord ever treats me poorly, you have my word. On our family's honor, I will wield my katana and gut them like a fish. A tear rolls down from behind Oni's demonic mask. You sure you want to marry into this? No. And one last word of advice, my dear girl. The timing on that. That was a brilliant bit of advice, really. I couldn't think of a better bit of advice to give. She hides in his crotch. The father stuff, don't forget it, but maybe stop focusing so specifically and obsessively on it. And on his crotch. What he did, it was awful, but it was already done. Do something for yourself now. Just my 2 cents. Be well, Rin. I will see you again soon. Now let's go, servants. JP Nevis, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. How you doing? How you doing? How is your twinging going? A weird statement, isn't it? Happy Twingemas to you two. All getting a twinge on in here, aren't we? Ooh. We're getting a twinge on with the spirit in a bit. Maybe. Clint, Dennis, return me to the stables. I assume my dragon has been fed and tended to. Yes, sure. It's warm. It is warm. It's so warm. It's very, very warm. It's too warm. In fact, someone's put me in an oven and I'm not appreciating it. I swear, this is still better than dealing with Trevor's dad. I'm sorry if I was disrespectful of your great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. He seemed like a very special man. I realize I would never measure up to someone like that. A warrior with a hell of a fashion sense. I mean, that mask. Don't worry, I would never expect you to, or want you to, really. If all I wanted was the biggest brute alive, I'd be down in Trapper's Cave right now avoiding his vintage bear traps. But that's not the life I've imagined for myself. This sense of abstract duty, anger at a world changing around me, a lust for blood. There's no way to live. And yet, as you now know, that is the Yamaoka way of life. Forever I'm cursed to battle against the dragon that lives inside me. Or at least maybe I was. Until now. Call me the Dragon Tamer, baby. Yep. Dante, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in. Welcome into the twinging, everybody. How are we doing? How is your stream? I hope it went well. We're playing Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight simulator for Twinge. You know. So if you want to stick around and twinge with us and also date Spirit, then, you know, you're in the right place, really. It's great. It's a wonderful day. It's going great. And I've just read out something I didn't want to read out. So, it's great. It's great. It's fine. It's wonderful. It's lovely. It's all going well. You haven't run this game yet. Please don't ruin it. I ruined it by saying Dragon Tamer. That's it. Sorry, I have no idea where that came from. Hell, probably. I think we spent enough time in this lantern room. We should get back to the beach. We're going back to the beach. For better or for worse. How goes the twinge? The twinging is going well. We're doing good. We're having some good dating going on. We're possibly dead. I don't know. But, you know, we've won Spirit's heart, potentially. I don't know what that means. I don't know what's to come. Will we get the sexy, sexy times? I don't know. But it's going great, otherwise. You're back now, Holly. It's okay. It's okay, Dragon Tamer. I know. Jesus, don't call me that. Please, I'm begging you. The moonlight sets a romantic mood as storm clouds roll in and surround the Black Lighthouse. You know, the sun might have set, but if we wait long enough, it will rise again. Like a zombie. Thank you for the follow, Flip That Noise. How you doing? Welcome in. I hope you're doing good. Oh my gosh, she's taken the robes off. And her hat. Oh, dear Lord. Oh God. Oh, you've come in at a fantastic time. Oh Lord. Okay, this is where we're going now. I hate it. I hate it. I really don't like it. No. Why are we playing this? Spirit removes her sheer robe, showing you her strappy black bikini. Her pale skin glows under the light of the moon.
Wee woo.
Wee woo. Possibly. Thank you for the bits, Holly. Maybe you could help me get a head start on applying tomorrow's sunscreen. Again, I mean, yeah, of course. Last time was, well, I definitely felt more connected to you afterwards. To be totally real with you, I just kind of asked you as a goof, but I really enjoyed it. I swear though, if you tell anyone about this, I will not be labelled as a foot freak. Not that there is anything wrong with feet, it's just that something about that kind of attention really gets people talking. Steady, steady. Oh, fuck, this again. Squirted there, almost. Yes! Oh god. Yes! I hate this so much. I've missed entirely. Close. Yes! Steady now! Please! Stop this game! I hate this so much! Right. No, we're fine. We're fine! Ah! Jesus Christ, this fucking game. I don't want to read that out! I don't want to read that out! God, that's so goddamn hot. I love feeling your hand sliding up and down my feet and between my toes. My skin has never been more moist. How do I unraid? I'm sorry! You signed up for this. I didn't! The game was brought for me! I was forced into this because... We're moving on! I'm falling in block. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Get up here right now! Before you can find a towel to wipe off your lotioned hands, Spirit grabs you and pulls you in close. Her lips lock onto yours. They're surprisingly soft and warm. The sensation is... incredible. Clouds cover the moon and you find yourself on the beach with Spirit in complete darkness. You can feel the narrow straps of her bathing suit come undone and come to life, snaking through the air, wrapping around your body, lifting you up off your feet. Come here, you. This is what it feels like. To fly. It's so much. I really don't like it. As Spirit pulls you close, you feel bits of glass press into your flesh. Pain and pleasure mix and wash over you like the ocean. Salty air stinging your skin as you writhe against your undead lover. Flying is like a bikini strap. I don't know! It's weird! I don't like it! The lighthouse howls.
See, she was thick and juicy.
That's some... no! No! In the darkness, you're pretty sure that Spirit lets the dragon inside of her take over. Flying bikini, yes. If it kills you, you're sure it will all have been worth it. The clouds part just as you manage to pull yourself, exhausted, away from Spirit. You pull a parachute for a jump and it feels like a bikini strap. You ain't jumping, no! You'd go splat. And maybe that's better than this game. Excuse me. Excuse me. A chunk of broken glass is lodged in your shoulder. When you pluck it from your skin, it drips blood. Normal type, thank you very much for the raid. What a timing. Please ignore the object on the screen at this current moment in time. Oh good, we're covering it up.
Hi,
Brilliant.
this is the real shit. What is this? Oh god, these things.
How romantic, right?
Bam! Get away from the thing, it's gonna explode.
Oh, I didn't want the thing
I
explodes.
killed him.
You didn't want the thing to explode, I
Oh
tell you.
boy, that is not good.
Nope.
No one tell Kaya that I blew him up.
Oh my. It's
I
very well
feel
placed,
really
it
bad
is.
otherwise.
It is.
Oh, I just threw 2 bombs.
Yep. Welcome in everybody. We're playing Dead by Daylight. It's a dating sim game. And we've just romanced the Spirit, and I've just read out some stuff I really did not want to ever read out in my life, and now we have this bloody shard of glass. So good timing, you've just missed the bit that I hated. Hey you wolf! How are we doing? Join Normal Type's cult. We have so many cults going around. I'm in so many cults at this point, it's crazy. Jeff, you were murdered. You were murdered. It's terrible. It's all out in the open now, isn't it? You just came from sexy times? Well, you've come from sexy times into more sexy times. You're just coming in all the sexy times. Don't take that out of context. I'm so sorry. Oh no, he'll find out. Welcome in, everybody. It's Twinge! It's the alternative to the Edinburgh Fringe Festival is what we're doing today. It's been going on all weekend, so, you know, if you want to hang out and support the twinging and twinge with us, then you're more than welcome to hang around and follow the raid trains until the end, which is very soon. Sorry, I think this got stuck to me when I was having the best night of my life. Wolf, essentially yes, you did. That's exactly what you just missed out on. Spirit drags her fingertip over the sharp end of the glass shard. Keep it. Consider it a memento. I've got plenty more where that came from. Oh! Great! Yay! Wow! Great! Yay! I hate this so much! I hate it so terribly uncringy. You arrive at the beach to find Claudette and Dwight waiting for you. Thanks, Holly. Now this is the time, Cold, to face your destiny. Actually, about that. Cold, can we talk privately? Maybe, not here. Someplace else would be better for this talk. You know how you feel? You playing Five Nights at Freddy's was very different. Because you weren't having sex with animatronics. You know? Do you know how to feel about the schedule? You know how we feel about the schedule, Spirit. You hated it, true. Bad. Very strongly. And you know how I feel about you telling me what to do. Don't do it. Like I said, I'd rather have this talk with Cole privately. It's not right to do it here in front of everyone. You know, maybe you were if you play it, right? Yeah. It's terrifying. You know, from my experience in upper management and my father's mind, I learned that if you're gonna fire someone, it's best to do it publicly so they don't freak out. Please, enough of the fire talk. Wait, you think... No, she couldn't be. They seem so in love. Well, I mean, not really. Spirit is still Spirit. But if I try to imagine Spirit in love, I suppose... She hasn't attempted to murder Cold yet, so... Okay, fine. Your guess is as good as mine, really. That girl is very hard to read. A word of advice, though, if you're gonna end it quickly. In my experience, the more pathetic the creature, the more annoying the final howls are. Even self-aware, I'm doing a twin shot. I know, it's crazy. This game breaks the fourth wall very often, and I love it for that. I don't need any advice. Get everyone out, except for Cold. If someone say final house, that's just the kind of my whole jam. I can stay, right? Especially you. Out. Lame. Alone with Spirit, you feel something awful hanging in the air. More awful even than the lingering smell of that Kleber body
We
spray.
can flash people. Yay.
No! We're not flashing anyone! I know it's that kind of game, I know, but no! We're not! No more! Don't make me read that out! Oh, that gag. I'm gagging. We're all gagging for Kleber body spray. Spirit, Rin, I don't know what you plan on saying, but before you say anything, just know that I've really, really enjoyed my time with you. Getting to know you over the past few days helped me get to know myself. For that, I just wanted to say thank you. That's sweet. You're welcome. And you know what? It's that kind of thing that shows me you've got a good heart inside you. Too good for me to carve out and toss in the ocean, but also too good for me to love. I need someone who shares my interests, someone I can connect with, someone jaded and dispassionate, only driven forward by a desire for revenge. I need someone who isn't warm that I feel cold in comparison. I need someone who isn't you. Can we just be friends? Well, that's... I don't know if... Before you finish that, I know if we're not friends, we'll probably become enemies and I'll destroy you. Oh, she did. She did use us. Friends it is! Hey. I'm glad to have you here for me when I needed you, but not too close to me when I don't. So yeah, I'll see you around. Spirit starts to leave. Wait, what? That's it? This is how it ends? You're just leaving me here? I'm not sure I'd use the word ends, and for that matter I wouldn't say that I'm leaving, but us? We're definitely through. The fact that you can't see that, well, it just proves that we never really belonged together anyhow. Good night. Burn, damn, ouch. I know. What the hell? I just spent all this time on the island doing everything I can to get to know you, only to be told I should leave the chocolate factory through the side door? I don't know what any of that means. Anyway, I said good night. See you around. Jeez, I'm sorry, what about? Hey, why does she keep saying she'll see me around? Gosh, I have no idea. Friends forever. What a splash screen right there. So harsh, right? And so my precious killers lived happily ever after, as they should, learning to love themselves first and foremost, whilst trapped in the never-ending cycle of torture of my design. No worries, normal type. It's fun. Thank you. We'll love it. For sure. I appreciate the raid. Thank you very much. Enjoy your sleeping. Wait, did I just spoil my true identity? You made it this far, you should probably know that. Now you'll have to play again to find out more. Goodbye, Cole. See you later. And again, and again, and again. Forever. The end. We did it. Better or for worse, we did it. Did we do it well? No. The ocean was behind all of it. All of it. It was the ocean's fault. Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back in. And I'm gonna skip through any dialogue that I've read out already, either yesterday or today. And, what do people want to do? Do we want to go after a different killer, or do we want to try the spirit again and see if I can say the right things? Or should we just, you know, refresh and go for someone else? Should we go for Wraith? Should we go for Trapper or Huntress? What do people think? We probably won't be able to finish it. But if I'm skimming through some of the dialogue we've already read, then we'll get a little bit further into it. We also might have to wait for this to end, I don't know. Oh, there we go. It's all good. Man. What happens if you load? It loads at the end? I see. Call me by my name. Otherwise it's weird. Thanks, Ollie. I don't know whether that was... I didn't feel like a good ending. Was that a good ending? I don't know if that was a good ending. We're woken up on the beach again. We don't know what's happening. We found the severed head on the ground, which I am gonna pick up and dig out the sand again, because it gave me a coin. I don't know why you get coins, but we got a coin. See? There's a coin in its tongue, for whatever reason. But who are people wanting to date? You know, if you could date any one of these, you know? You gotta work, but you're in denial. No worries, Wolf. You do what you gotta do. You gotta do the sleeps. If you gotta work, you gotta do the sleeps. I appreciate you being here for a little bit, though. I do. I do! Yeah, we'll spend the coin. We'll spend the coin. We get a drink. We get this lovely, cocktail in a skull glass. Night, Wolf! Enjoy your sleeps! Not Trapper. We're not doing Trapper. Okay. We'll thank them for the delicious drink. We'll keep with that. There's a volleyball in the sand. There we go. There's the Huntress. Wolf. There's Wraith. There's Spirit again. And then Trapper. We're not doing Trapper, so how about this? Huntress or Wraith? What are we feeling? Four gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and the well-tended volleyball court. I don't know if they're gorgeous, though. You know? I don't know if they're gorgeous. See, we need to create a good impression on whichever one we're gonna go for here, right? That's what we're gonna have to do. Wraith seemed like they were interesting to the point of wanting to get off the island. We've got 2 for Wraith and 1 for Huntress. Whatever the bunny is. She's got bunny ears. Because she's a cutesy bunny rabbit. Yay! Are we going for Wraith? I don't know what kind of... Oh, we've got 2 and 2 now. Man, you know, someone's got to break this. Someone's got to break this. So I don't know what they're going to want me to do.
Oh my god, these people are disgusting. I've put bins out. What's wrong with you all?
I know, they're terrible, aren't they? Absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. I'm thinking I might go for Wraith. I'm intrigued by Wraith. We'll kick the ball back. We'll see if this is any different. You swing your foot and awkwardly strike the volleyball, sending it bouncing across the sand towards Huntress. It doesn't make it all the way. Everyone stares at you, suddenly observing your unsportsmanlike shame. Right. You must be wondering, have you ever seen the volleyball before? It's truly what I'm wondering right now. It's not a soccer ball. What door? Oops. That's a good start. You feel so awkward that you can barely see straight, but through the haze of your embarrassment, you catch Wraith looking at you from the corner of your eye. Huntress jogs the rest of the way to grab the volleyball, and they all turn and head back to the court. Maybe, you know, already dated to go. I know, you know, we'll do both. Why not? Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion on their private beach. Right. We've done this again before. Let's keep going. So it seemed like Wraith was interested by our absolute blunder there. We've derailed the volleyball game by showing up. And we're in it wet. This is Wraith. So that means he was done with the game too. He doesn't care, you know? How attractive would you say we are? Are we being confident? What's Wraith want? I feel like Wraith would be drawn to a lack of confidence, right? I feel like that's his sort of vibe because I don't know. He's sort of the loner in the back of the room, you know? He stands in the corner and goes, you know? So let's go with the not very confident, you know? Never thought of myself as attractive. Whoa, watch it, that's bullshit. You're beautiful, you hear me? Have any superpower? Invisibility, sure. Same, although sometimes I think I already am. See, we're sort of on Wraith there. Best subject in school. History? Great, that's good. Favorite animal? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. To be honest, you have no idea what the muslet is. You're just hoping it was some secret answer that results in a hilarious Easter egg, right? Because there's no Easter egg, it's just another word for ferrets and stuff like that. Oh, there we go. We've learned something. What's your favorite color? 3-day-old corpse. Now I didn't expect me to pick this, so I'm gonna say 3-day-old corpse. It's a pretty edgy answer, right? I'm pretty dangerous. I talk about corpses, no biggie. Those are no good to me unless they've been frozen, you know. You'd be surprised by how quickly good meat can spoil. Or maybe you wouldn't be surprised. I'm still getting to know you. Dream job. Not working. We'll forget it all what we really want. Why work at all? Takes a lot of courage to break free from society's expectations to climb the ladder. Only she could spin laziness into some kind of grand crusade. Damn it, knows. Best flavor of ice cream? Vanilla. Sure. My favorite flavor is pain. Same here. Wraith is also vanilla, but swirled with pain. You see? You see? I think mint chip is the greatest flavor I ever conceived myself, but enough about ice cream. Am I right? Hold on a sec, this reminds me. I am right. I'm always right. And then he tells me to pick mint chip. Otherwise he kills me, so great. Brilliant. Run things smartest and richest person on the whole island. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like anybody else. I like nice people and load big dumb idiots. Great. He likes nice people, alright? So let's not be an idiot, let's be nice. So that's what we want. That's what we want. That's what we want. Come on, let's go. Let's go. We wanna get onto the Wraith 11 times. Wait, where was Wraith going? I don't remember where Wraith was going. Where was Wraith going? That was Trapper. I probably should have read that if I wanted to know where Wraith was going. This was Spirit. Where was... Dip in the pool? Whoa, the pool? You actually want to go to the pool? I got the right one! I mean, well, sure, why not? I've got good ideas. What's wrong with my ideas? The pool is great, everyone knows that. All over the world, if people agree on one thing, it's the pool's great. Look, we've got an whole ocean right here, and they'd still put it in a pool because pools are just, you know, great. It's a real special treat. You thought it was bad when you stayed quiet. Hold on, just for one moment. This is Wonderful Net, our duties coordinators, and they're gonna tell us we can't do something. Murderous Island! This is where we are! This is where we are. No one survived the interview process, it's just these guys. They're doing their jobs. They like sticking to a schedule. Well, wanting to escape. I mean, I think escape might actually be an ending at this point. We're going to the pool. Come on. Wraith moves ahead to the pool at a pace that could almost be considered jaunty if a creature so lanky they appear to be made entirely of elbows and ankles could jaunt. What's going on with Wraith's face? Is that a smile? Is that what a smile looks like when he does it? What can I say? Being enveloped by water is comforting. It's quiet, it's ominous, and you know. Wraith looks back over each shoulder to make sure no one beside you is within earshot. The fire can't get me. Super normal stuff here, as usual. Oh great, it's Claudette and Dryer. What do these two want? Is everyone at the pool? We figured we'd bring over some of our most popular pool accessories. Claude, which one of these is particularly interesting to you? A foam noodle, an inflatable lounger, a basketball hoop, or goggles and snorkel? We kind of have to go... We're gonna go for the foam noodle. I'll take a foam noodle. A pool noodle. I'll take your noodle, please. foam pool noodles. Who doesn't like combining wetness with blinding pain? All the fun of a whip with a bonus smell of industrial solid. Trapper grips a pool noodle in his hands, tightly wringing its would-be noodle neck until a cute little squeak sounds. My favourite, perhaps you're not as dumb as you look. Oh god, we've picked one for Trapper. You frolic with each other, trying to give each other welts. How fun for you. Wait a minute, the water just near your leg just got warm. Trapper, did you just pee in the pool? It's important to establish dominance when you enter a new place. Pull him out? We don't want Trapper to like us. This is not what we want. You're a disgusting monster! That will get you everywhere. Okay. You know it's unhealthy, darling. For a walking nightmare, you can almost believe that you're starting to relax a bit and forget about it. How much you can't remember. It's as if the sun's very rays have a calming effect on you, your body tranquilized by the soft light from overhead, coupled with the cool breeze rolling in from the sea, and you're not alone. I feel recharged by the gentle warmth of the ocean's caress. If it was a little too warm, that might be my fault. Also, this pool is not the ocean. Okay, everyone, just let him finish. Thanks, Cold. I know this probably doesn't seem like me, but would anyone want to play a game of Marco Polo? Yes, I love games! I'll go first. Someone blindfold me. Of course, Trapper has a blindfold ready to go, as if he's had it in his hands before he even spoke. These poses, though, I know. They're great. They're terrible, but they're great. In their own way. Did he just wink? And did you just bite your lip? Good thing you're getting reined in, because it sure seemed like you were about to act up. Mini games! I know how to mini game, thank you. I'm ready. Away we go. It's time to feel around. Go get him, Tiger. We're feeling around. We're feeling around.
You broke it with the willies.
Wait. That's not. Oh, look at that! Perfect! Damn! Oh god, I can barely even see this one. There we go. That was pretty good, Cold. It wasn't, don't lie. Just ignore him. You've been thrown into a very weird situation, and you held your own. I respect that. It was a good game. I say we celebrate. By throwing this waiter, whose name I forgot, into the pool. Defend him, because we're being nice, because Wraith likes nice people. Knock it off, Trapper. You're no fun. Thank you, Cold, I won't forget this. Well, I mean, I might. Every time I think too deeply, I seem to forget every specific detail in my life beyond the basics of who I am as a person. But that was still cool of you to stick up for me. I'm no expert, even though as an omnipotent narrator I probably should be, but I think that means it's time for the next activity. We're moving on. Have we made it good for Wraith? I don't know. I don't know. Seems like the next activity is mealtime. How great. We're having mealtime. We've done this bit. People don't want to sit next to certain people, and here comes Trickster with his tricksteriness. So, I'm assuming there is an actual secret end where you can date Trickster. We can begin dinner. Oh wow, what are we eating? It's meat. My favourite! Meat is murder! Oh my god. Share facts. Eating. Gonna be a personal nut spit, right? For 12 hours, we do literally everything on this island. We're eating a person, and that's just the beginning and end of it. They're chopping it in twain. Why didn't you let me carve up dinner? What did I do? We don't for it to get cold. You hate it when it got cold. Mini games! Ready? I'm getting better at this, he says. You know, with the whole spirit situation that we encountered that I didn't very much enjoy. Oh! Oh gosh, spirit like that. Maybe I should have been more clumsy, I don't know. Here we go, we're eating. Still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Two best things about being dead is not having to eat. There's only one thing. No number two. You don't eat, there's no number two. Okay. Nice and not dumb. So maybe not look at that seagull this time. How about... Well, to just apologize? We don't want to back down, right? Do we want to still be confident? I don't know. I don't know what he wants. This is gross. Everything about this dinner is an abomination. From what is almost certainly human meat, to the lack of manners, to the talk of dismembered parts, and those noises. Everything is so vile I might throw up. Even Spirit is talking about number 2s. I thought she was the classy one. Oh, well then. I didn't realise eating habits grossed you out. Don't be so judgmental, jeez. If I can feel shame or sadness, I might be experiencing both right now. Well, I can feel its rage, and I am furious you just ruined the meal. I had a whole leg to eat. Even though you're in the hot seat now, you're not nearly as panicked as you probably should be. That's almost certainly the lack of calories catching up to you, and you feel your whole body begin to shut itself down. And we're back to the ocean, because we passed out. We have to pick one. Why are we here? We have to learn the truth. Made many choices, some of them right. Some of them I've probably messed up on. You wait to find Wraith holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. Now that you're finally alone, Wraith looks at you eagerly. You said some pretty hurtful things back there, but I'm onto you. You're trying to push us away, aren't you? Afraid of what might happen if we got close. Do you really mean what you said? What are we saying? Is this a no situation, or is he gonna like us to double down? I mean, it was kind of mean, right? I'm feeling like a no. Maybe the way to go. A no-go. A go-no? Go-no? No? No means no. It does. That's true. Say no. I'm gonna say no. I made that up. Oh, well, thanks for being honest with me. How do I say this? It's just, honesty is important to me. I've been burned too many times. Nothing about the word burned makes Wraith look far away. Eyes brim with tears, and yet at the same time, dead. I understand. Wraith looks back at you with those sad eyes, wanting so badly to believe you. He looks down at the ground. I have something very important to tell you. It's something very special to me. It's not something I tell everyone, but you know how important honesty is to me. I can't expect that from you if I'm not honest in return. Like getting the dirty porno music out. Oh, don't go there. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh great, I bet he's got crabs. What? It's about my special bell. What? Oh, it's a bell. He's bing bonging. It belonged to my father. He gave it to me just before he and my mother, well, they had to go away. If I was ever in danger, I was supposed to ring this bell.
Bo chicka wow ow.
Oh, chicka wow, it stubbed your toe. That's what that was. Thank you for the bit, Solly. Oh no, don't stub your toe. It really didn't work, but it's all I have of my family with me. Wow, Wraith, thanks for telling me. Here, hold it. Whoa, Wraith just gave you his bell. Sound the alarms, what are you gonna do with this thing? Hold the bell delicately. You caress the bell, running your fingers over its rusty... Is that dried blood? Why are you touching this thing? Thank you for sharing this important part of yourself. You hand the bell back. Wraith is looking wistfully at the ocean. The ocean is beautiful. It's not real. None of this is. Wraith looks at you, more intensely than ever. I don't know if you're ready to hear the truth. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you and quickly spin around, just ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange land. Only to find its drawing Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, while they're waving their hair above their heads. We're sticking to the itinerary! I wasn't playing sick, we're off to the next part, which is the campfire song. We're not gonna blame anyone in particular. Yes, I know, I passed out. I embraced my fate. Sorry everybody, I think they talked about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. Lost track of time while I've passed out. Been there before, even though it's taken some pressure off me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on the movie? Damn it, Donald. Who's Donald? I don't know. Nobody. Please pick somebody, so this tropical vegetation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. So we picked Wraith last time for the story. So I know we're going for Wraith this time, but I want to hear someone else's story. So, Huntress. Huntress steps up to tell her story. The campfire flickers in her faraway eyes. There's a village outside the deep and ominous redwood. No child dared step foot past the threshold of thick trees and brush that separated safety from the unknown. Grown men that ventured in or often would never return, and the sounds that echoed out into the village were something inhuman. The woman of the town told the story to the young children, hoping that it would be enough to dissuade them from curious exploration beyond the boundaries of the village. They told of a creature that lurks in the woods, half woman, half beast, singing like a siren, haunting, beautiful in her voice, the last relic of her humanity. It lulls all who hear into her domain, and not precocious child, nor fierce soldier can escape once you're in her clutches. Those who've seen her say she wears a mask of hair stained with blood of so many poor souls. The hatchet she wields has been brought down brutally on the skull of many an unsuspecting hunter. The nightmare doesn't end there, but what's a hungry beast to do in the frigid winters with nothing but a hunted meat to live off of? It's said that the huntress, as the villagers called her, couldn't bring herself to kill the young girl she came across in the forest. Instead, they'd suffer an even worse fate. Longing for a child of her own, she'd bring them back to her secluded cabin to keep them safe. She'd wrap a tight cord of rope around their necks and affix them to the wall. That way they'd be warm. That way they'd be out of harm's way. The huntress would even bring the girls presents. Toys she'd pilfered from other bodies, masks she'd fashioned out of things from the cottage, and little dolls made of grass and twigs. But these toys did nothing to quell the children's fear. Within days, the girls would waste away from starvation and dehydration. For all her good intentions, the huntress has never learned how to care for a human child. You see a tear You see a tear creep down from underneath Huntress's mask. Suddenly, the most beautiful singing voice you've ever heard fills the air. Sleep, my darling tiny one, tucked within your bed so tight, else the old grey wolf will come and grab you by your side. There's a brief moment of silence, and you feel the need to contribute to the stirring moment. Tom Tibbs, thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it. How you doing? How was your stream? Welcome in. Welcome into Twinge. Kevlar, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome to the Twinge, everybody. Photo!
Oh my god, I'm so smart!
Photo!
Yay!
Yay!
Oh no, I'm not so smart! Come back!
Boo! Thank you for the raid, Tom. I appreciate that. I hope your stream went well and you're having a good time. You've joined us for the Twinge, which is the alternative to Edinburgh Fringe for, you know, people online. It's been going all weekend and raising money for not just the streamers, but for Refugee Action. So if you're interested in hanging out and just taking part in the vibe of Twinging, then you're all more than welcome to stay and watch me read out this terrible, terrible dating game based on Dead by Daylight. We had a time earlier with the Spirit and the Sexy Times, and I had to read that out, and I hated every second of it. So it's going well. But welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. It's going great. It's gonna be great. It's fine. I need to contribute to this stirring moment. I can either join in singing, I can either slow clap her because she's just sung, or we can make a joke. I mean, pull up her lazy boy. Do I love this game though? Do I? Do I really? No worries, Karen. It's all good. Get some good sleeps, and thank you very much for hanging out. And the resub earlier, I appreciate that. It's very lovely of you. So sleep well. Sleep well. I think we should slow clap. You stand up and clap once, and then after a beat, again, slowly building a dramatic group clap. Wraith stands next to you and claps. No one else does. You're clapping. It lacks energy. You must be tired. No worries, Tom. Enjoy some food. Thank you very much for the raid, and I hope everything went well today. I hope you had some fun, and you'll have good foods waiting for you. Huntress isn't interested in whatever it is you're trying to do. I'm also bored. Wraith joined in, though. Then we want Wraith this time, don't we? On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break, split up for a little bit, so they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves, and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. It's nice. Isn't it just? Trickster shows up. He's wearing his latest song. Look, we've been through this. We've read this already. Oh, Huntress, hello. Of course you liked my story. Who wouldn't? It had everything. Cute kids, dead men. Ah, Huntress. I found all the stories are better with the sound of a burning fire filling the air around you. All the smoke, however, I could do without. I'd rather eat barbecue than smell like it. Let's rinse off all that campfire with a dip in the hot tub, shall we? Dipping in hot tubs with a Huntress? You've come a long way in a single day. Didn't we have this offer before? It's that dirty bass again. Bass. The fish. I said bass. It's a dirty fish. That's what it is. Bass. Bow chicka wow wow ow. Stop your toe. You and your storyteller friends slip into the water. We had this before, didn't we? Because we had Wraith do the story. We had the evening dip with Wraith. So you're a dirty fish. No, you're a dirty fish. Your face is a dirty fish. I know what that means. Before you run off, I wanted to make something clear. You know that half woman, half beast I was talking about in my story? That's me. I'm her. Yeah, I got that. Figured it out pretty quickly, actually. Oh, well, I just wanted you to know in case you thought. You see, I was doing a thing where I tell a story in third person, but it turns out the story is about me. I'm just his eyes leer at you behind the mask. She's had her time in the spotlight and is playing coy now. Call out her tired story string. I'm just gonna awkwardly chuckle. That feels like an appropriate reaction to that situation. You chuckle awkwardly at Huntress's statement of the obvious. Why are you laughing? Can't help but giggle when I'm about to both die and maybe also falling in love. You can't believe how awkward this intimidating woman seems right now. It's actually pretty endearing. You notice the temperature has dropped significantly despite your steamy company. It's a little chilly and your bare shoulders must be freezing. Let's head back to the fire and put me to bed, eh? Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck. We hate to intrude on whatever smooth moves are about to unveil themselves, but it's time for bed! Usually nighttime is when I do my best hunting, but after a day like today, even I'm pretty tuckered out. Will I see you tomorrow, Cole? Only if I don't see you first. Make a cute little bow hunting motion. Hunt just catches the imaginary arrow you shoot in her teeth and bites down hard, snapping it in half. Or at least you think that's what she's doing. It's kind of hard to tell. Good night, my little snack. I hate this so much. I'm sure that wasn't a reference to actually eating you. I mean... We head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking into the crackling embers, you think about Huntress's story of a half-human beast that abducted all those innocent children in an attempt to save them that led to their doom. Are you a mistaken prisoner here on this island? Is this your salvation or will it be your demise? Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive. They're now familiar creepy smiles stretching from rear to rear. Yes, we're sleeping by the fire. We did this before. We've got a mini game though. We'll... It's alright. Oh, we've got the radio, I see. Yeah.
Alright, let's talk about our community.
Let's talk about our community. Anything else? Anything else?
First of all, the community
Didn't I?
is
I
you
missed.
out there.
I missed.
It's you and
Missing. Just some background music. Not really that backgroundy, is it? It's kind of building. It's getting there. It's... I mean, this isn't going to let you fall asleep, is it? It's going to make you feel very paranoid. No matter how many things you do, you still can't sleep. You decide which we're gonna summon Wraith. Wraith, are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company. I can't really sleep. Oh, that happens to me a lot. Okay, don't laugh, promise. I promise! I guess my secret to falling asleep is listening to the sounds of bells or chimes. Think of it as white noise to drown out anything you might be hearing that's keeping you up. Like what, Wraith? Like those distant screams we can all hear coming from beyond the mountain? If that's, a bit more than it, I guess you could hold on to this chest piece of mine. Oh, it's a little horsey. Ah! It's a knight. They're brave, like I wish I were. And the horsey is cute. You finally start to feel sleepy. Except, maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. Alright. Look. Trapper is sitting beside you, sketching a portrait. Oh, you're awake! I saw you with the Wraith right before bedtime. You should know they're not what they seem. Not like me, who is obviously completely honest and trustworthy, and has a very large bulge. I was checking out to make sure you weren't sleeping near one of my... Actually, never mind. Just be careful where you sit. But since I'm here, I'd like to share 2 things with you. 1, I do not take rejection well. 2, the first thing is very important to remember. Were you drawing me? Trapper doesn't answer. You aren't drawing stink lines reading out for me, are you? Still nothing from Trapper.
He's dead, and he's dead, and he's dead too.
Most are.
And he's dead, and he's probably dead, but I'm not sure about him.
His poses are amazing, aren't they just? We're not sure about him. He's probably dead. Look, I'm not an easy guy to get along with, but I am an easy guy to spend time with. That'll make sense if you choose to spend time with me tomorrow. The rest of this scum live like rats. They wouldn't know a good time if it bit them on the ass. And I mean that literally. Point is, if you select me, you're on a day for luxury, extravagance, and fun. Yes, I said fun. And if I don't pick you, remember what I said earlier, or it might be the last thing you ever forget. But hey, you look tired. Get some rest. Sleep. Maybe even sleep well if you can. Just try not to roll over the about 15 feet to your left. Finally alone, for real this time. Maybe. You drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. I hope so too. Oh my god. Reality show confessional room time. I think today went really well. These were some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent that didn't end in bloodshed or untimely perishing in my Russian cottage. So I'm counting today as a win no matter what happens. What do I think of the newcomer? Oh, what do I have to say? Oh, I do? Oh. Attractive, mysterious. I really don't know many over the other 94% of our extended goal. Holy my god. There you go, guys. Twinge is doing incredibly well, and it's all because of you. You know, for coming by, supporting all the streamers, and being incredibly generous. It's your doing. It's your doing. 94% of the extended goal. That's insane. If you want to contribute, you don't have to, but there is a link to the Ko-Fi. The funds raised will go to Refugee Action, and it'll also be split between each of the streamers that have been going this entire weekend for our constant streams of streaming that we do, and all of the entertaining and all of the stuff that you've been hopefully very much enjoying. So it's there if you would like to. If you would like to, don't have to, but if you're so inclined, then feel free. I don't know who this newcomer wants to spend time with tomorrow, but I for one will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Wraith, I think, knows more than he's letting on about this place, but he's a hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all the time. Major buzzkill. And Trapper, oof, what do I even give a Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues, my sheesh. Lucas, how you doing? Engineer Lucas, I remember you. How you doing? How are you? How's you been? New laptop, you're all broken, you haven't been on Twitch. No worries, no worries. It's good to see you again. You're joining us for Twinging. We're Twinging. Twinge Festivaling. So welcome to hang out and experience this terrible game. It's a great game. It's lovely, but it's also terrible. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. Look, I'm always full of rage. The key is knowing how to control your rage so you can use it. I was hoping these guys would say something different to last time. You know? I had to kill this idiot. Don't tell them though. I want to leave them on a little bit more. Yeah, today was fun. I don't really want to get ahead of myself or really invest in something that might hurt me, so I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. Maybe they'll realise I'm not the one for them. They seem pretty smart, so that'll probably happen. I gotta learn to go easier on myself. Who could love me if I can't love myself? Have you ever felt absolutely nothing inside? It's fine. Wow. Great game. It's a fantastic game. It's very well done, but it's a dating sim and I hate reading it out. This is where we're at. You feel great. Totally well rested. Brilliant. We've read through this recently, so I want us. We're obviously not drinking this poisonous coffee. But I want to get onto something we haven't seen yet. That's what I want, because we don't have long. Although I may end up playing this game again at some point in the future. Been really entertaining. Wow, 10 stars, here we come! So I remember to skip this section next time. I am. That's exactly what I'm doing. Yeah, sure, I won't say anything negative. It's fine. I knew you'd know. Holly, it's just because we have to see the other... We have to, I'm not going to finish this, and we have to see how this one ends, right? That's what it is. It's nothing else. There's nothing else about it. It's just a curiosity about how this ends. It's not like I want to read out those little sexy time snippets again, because that was traumatic. They're having some food. We want to... I can't imagine you can make me any angrier today than you did yesterday, but I really hope you do. I really, really hope you do. I'm related. Has anyone seen where I left my cleaver? Just cleaving. Kidding, I always know where my cleaver is. That was bizarre. I'm just steps up to talk about her feelings. At this point, anything could happen. I'm open to all the possibilities that the strange island has in store. How open-minded. Vera slept well. Wraith has enough time to work with some courage, being part of the group. You saying the same thing? Just... yeah, he's fine. He's fine. I need to process everything by myself, so I ran away. We did this. We did this. I want more Wraithy times. Come on. Before you get there, though, something else catches your attention. You hear that? This is when Claudette and Dwight are doing their naughty stuff behind the shed. That's fine. We went through the naughty stuff. Trickster comes by. Oh, it's Wraith! That checks out. You two have gone pretty closey. Hi, sorry if this is too forward, but do you want to get out of here? I know a place that's kind of, I mean, it's got, well, it's hard to explain. Actually, it's kind of weird. You know what? If you want to go somewhere else with someone else, I totally understand. But if you want to see something weird and interesting, let me know, I guess. You've been around Rafe long enough to realise that his rambling speech was actually him being incredibly brave and asking you out. But before you can decide if you want to go off with Rafe, the Huntress interjects. Yeah, I just wanted to give you a chance to head out with me to a cute beach house instead of whatever this guy is going to tell you. He'll probably read you some poetry and force you to learn about Petrov's chess defense. I mean, if you want to learn about some other Russian moves, I've got you covered. What do you mean? I'm talking about the Baranya? Sorry. The traditional Russian folk dance. You have all your minds in the gutter, and if I'm honest, I love it. Tough choice. You weigh your options quickly because you can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these are all cold-blooded killers, but you know what they say, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And then die a horrible, wretching, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons were poisoned all along. Sorry, that really got me tilted. We'll go with Rafe. We will. I gotta go with Rafe. Rafe? Yes? I picked you. Sorry, I stopped paying attention and I thought I was hallucinating, and now, really? Yes, really. Cool. See how much we get of this. How much we can get done of this. Here's my island hangout. This is where what I call the Cosmic Dump. I know, it's one of those first draft, gotta change it later names. It just kinda stinks. Dump is being kind. It's a massive collection of seemingly ancient ruins that simultaneously appear to have been recently abandoned. And a little beat up. These are stone obelisks, strange carvings, ritual tables. Is that a car? Pretty weird. Like a collection of things from different, I don't know, places. Look around in awe, then look at Rafe, expecting more of an explanation. There's a very long, very awkward pause. Break the silence. So what's your... Did you decide to talk? Rafe also worked up the courage to say something. How adorably awkward. You both stop talking for a second, then start talking at the same time again. This is hard to watch. Next thing you know, you both start nervously laughing at how awkward this is. Rafe finally makes eye contact with you. And after what seems like an eternity, Rafe finally manages an entire sentence. So, what brings you to the island? You. Oh god. I have no idea. An honest answer. Rafe lights up, the most excited you've seen him. Me neither. And that's all he's got for you. This guy, it's a hard nut to crack. See, we're being honest. We're doing what Rafe likes. It's fine. Rafe looks at you with his always sad puppy dog eyes, searching for something to say. Anything to talk about. Clears his throat. You remember my bell? I showed it to you yesterday. Of course. Rafe pulls it out. The bell, you perv. Well, I just think it's really nice you picked me to hang out with, and, The bell. Rafe gives it to you. The bell! He gives you the bell! Get your mind out of the gutter, jeez. I want you to have it. Please take care of it. You know how much it means to me. I promise I'll take such good care of it. This is the sweetest gift. Rafe smiles, but even when smiling, his eyes seem sad. Don't smile back, knowing what the gift he's just given you. I mean, it's kind of shitty because you can't really do anything with it, but it means a lot. Not to you though, to someone else. Still, cool gift. You both search for something to say, anything to talk about. During the awkward silence, you look around the dump, spotting some kind of ritual table stained with blood and littered with various bottles. Nearby is what looks like some dangerous potions. What was this ancient cult up to? I'm getting so many things. Looking to shake this date? Is this a date? Yikes. Anyways, looking to shake it up, you approach the potions and pick the fanciest one. So what will we do next? Mix the potions. You take the potions and start mixing them. Wraith will probably take, like, a science lesson, right? Your new mixture starts to smoke as Wraith's eyes go wild. The gas explodes, taking out the other bottles in a domino effect of highly poisonous liquid and tiny sharp shrapnel. Wraith runs in front of you and shields you from the explosion. Wow, you certainly know how to, make sparks fly. Whoa! Wraith with the double entendre. Kinda lame, but I'll take it. Wraith nervously smiles. He's endearingly awkward. So, I guess, talk about your family. I remember my parents. They were always fighting. Wraith sighs out one of those long Wraith sighs. At least your parents were around. I'd give anything to have spent more time with mine, even if they were fighting. Ouch! Can't win with this guy. The sexual tension in the air is palpable. Or maybe it's just regular tension. Hard to tell with this guy. You look around for anything to distract you. Asking about something, or... Look at the ritual table again. It's beaten up with a giant hole in it. You look back at Wraith. Oh, you smile at Wraith. You know any rituals we could do on this table? You wink. Nice touch. Wraith blushes and stammers and looks away, smiling. Nice. Winky face. Yes, narrators can narrate using emojis. Wraith looks intently at the table. What's he thinking about? Probably something deep and philosophical, intense, sad, something about the inherent nothingness. Wanna play cornhole? Or that. hole in the table makes a great target. Here, we can use these skulls I found laying around. Well, this is definitely more of a fun date activity. It's easy, just stand back and, you know, toss them into the hole. Don't worry if you miss, there are lots more skulls around. Toss that little skull. Oh my god. Boom. Perfect. Boom. Perfect. Boom. Perfect. Boom. Perfect. Boom. Perfect. I make it. For real? You got all of them? Even I never throw a perfect game. You're amazing. Oh, he loves us. I feel like you're finally warming up Wraith, so you unleash the big guns. You want to play Truth or Dare? Wraith looks mortified, but tries to keep it together. Maybe this is progress. I guess so, but only if I can ask first. Deal. Truth or Dare? Truth! If you were a plant, what kind of plant would you be? Great question. Great smiles. You're such a kiss ass. A cactus, why not? True survivor. Prickly on the outside, but warm on the inside. You can be alone and thrive in any climate. Good answer. Okay, Dare. Show me something. Show me something. Show me something you'd never show anyone else. Well, you're right to see one thing many other people have seen. Wraith looking incredibly uncomfortable. I'm sorry, that's a bad Dare. Too vague. Just Truth or Dare makes me feel Thank you for being patient with me. I need to try and be more open with people, starting now. Wraith clears his throat. In that way, a lazy writer would make him do if they wanted to signify something important and different was coming up. Let's see if we're alright. Do you have my bell? I want you to show you something. You're alright. Take a drink. This is not a drinking game. Damn, this opportunity. Of course I have it. You reach for it, but it's gone. Wraith rolls his brow. I swear I had it. I don't know what could have happened. We need to find it for... And then they burst in. You need to be more open, so we'll bang. Oh my god. I don't know if that's how open. They have a dramatic announcement and we're going off to the beach. Right, that is where we will call this because, I don't know, that's pretty much, you know, that's some more Wraith stuff. At some point, I may play more of this, because I don't mind it. I'm intrigued at the story and the characters. You know, it's interesting. I'll give it that. I read out some stuff today I really did not want to be reading out, so that was fun, wasn't it just? That was great. I'm so happy I got to do that today. Isn't it just wonderful? Wonderful? Is it wonderful? I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but there you go. That was, after I saved the lovely game, some more Dead by Daylight dating sim stuff, which is a game that I've played just now, for better or for worse. Weirdly hilarious. I mean, I'm glad my camera's gone slightly blurry. I'm glad you've enjoyed it. I don't know why my camera does this. I've just got a really shit camera. That's all it is. Loosh. So I may well be coming back to this game at some point in the future. I don't know when, but if I do come back to it, we'll do a little recap of what we've done. And we'll experience more of the trauma that is this kind of game. It's been fun. It's alright. It's okay. You know? You have actual clouds, Mixie? Oh my god. I mean, it's a cloudy day here too, but it's still really hot. It doesn't really change the temperature in the slightest, but it is cloudy. So, yay. That's something. Why not blue for the first time in weeks? You love to see it, don't you? You love to see it. So thank you very much for hanging out today, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed this game. Thank you for all the raids today as well, and just being awesome human beings. And you know, just enjoying Twinge, being here. Nizla, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that.
Did you see a dick?
You did. You didn't. Sadly, we did not see a dick, but you did get me reading out something I was really reluctant to read out. So you're welcome. Really. You're feckin' welcome. Once again, this is all for the Twinge Festival, which has been going on since Friday. It's a constant stream of cheese. Very entertaining cheese. Streamers. And everyone's been absolutely amazing. All the streamers, we've been doing such a good job. If you want to donate, you don't have to, but it's an option.
Cheese
it's
to your
there.
face, say cheese.
Cheese to your face, say cheese. What's with the cheese? Why is there just cheese now? Cheese! So, you know, if you're enjoying, feel free. It's there if you want to support.
Cheese.
If you want to support cheese, it's there for your cheating glory, whatever that means. Thank you for the bits, Holly. I appreciate that. So I hope everybody enjoys the rest of today. We're gonna go and raid Lonely God, who is a new streamer on me, but I've heard good things, and we'll see what they're up to. We're nearing the end of Twinge. You know, it's not long now. Not long until Twinge is done for the year. It's been quite the ride, really, and we've essentially, I don't know, got to the extended goal. That's insane. You guys are insane. You're amazing and you're insane. So thank you very much for being just awesome people, really, and treat yourselves with kindness. That's all I can really say. So if you have enjoyed, I will be back on Monday, tomorrow, in fact, with some more World of Final Fantasy. So if you want to come back and still hang out here, then you're more than welcome. It'd be great to see you all again. I do appreciate all of the follows throughout all this as well. It means a lot. It's fantastic to support, because I love streaming, and it's an honour to be a part of this sort of event and just get to continue doing it. So, and you guys make that possible. You guys make it worth it. So, you know, you guys make it what's it, as I have said previously in a clip. Happy Twingemas, everybody. Shall we head on over to Lonely God and see what they're up to for the rest of Twinge. So thank you once again. Enjoy yourselves, be good to yourselves, follow the raid, keep supporting Twinge in all its glory for as long as it's going on, which isn't much longer. Keep just being awesome people. If you know, I can do a few random shoutouts for myself as well if you want, because there's a Discord. If you're interested, you can pop in. I also have a YouTube if you want to see any of my old stuff that I've done previously. There's old VODs on there. There's lots of Phasmophobia VODs on there. There's clip compilations. There's a whole bunch of stuff. So if you're interested, please do continue to stick around and hang out. But until then, please do enjoy the raid. Enjoy the rest of your day, whatever you're doing. And I'll see you, hopefully, without reading out sexy text in the future. Have a lovely day, everybody. Bye bye, everybody. Bye 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 bye. Thank you, Holly.